There's a time in everybody's life where they have a goal and they've worked toward that goal. They've taken the steps toward that goal and everything looks good on the outside. But on the inside, quietly, there's something else going on. People don't have a lot of confidence and a lot of belief in their own goals. So they end up unintentionally and almost unconsciously sabotaging their own selves. In today's video, I'm gonna give you a few insights that will help you understand and know for yourself how bad do you want it. Welcome back to another video, YouTube family, Facebook family, Instagram family, wherever you may be in the world. It's your boy Mystic from the hood. I'm an author, a father, not in that order, husband. I'm a professional friend. Yes, I get paid to be people's friends. I know that sounds crazy, but that is a fact. And I create these YouTube videos to give back because I've been given so much. Now, I'm a little magical guy, so you might want to think of me a mystic, Papa Smurf type, gnome type character, you know, a guy who seems a little bit in the clouds, but gets major results. That's me, the Mystic from the hood. Thank you for watching my channel. And as you can see, I'm on a treadmill and I got on all this bling thanks to Hello Ice. I am not sponsored by Hello Ice, not yet, but in about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 40 minutes, I will be 50 years old. And one thing I've been doing is walking an hour in the morning and an hour at night. And here I am at another hotel because tomorrow I want to watch the sunrise on a mountain. You may be asking, why does this fool want to watch the sunrise from a mountain for his 50th born day? Well, the mountain is called Top of the World. And that's exactly how I feel about my life and my journey. I'm on top of the world, baby. Like never before. And as you can see from the title of this video, I want it bad, very badly. And what is it I want? I want to be my authentic, loving, forgiving, patient, emotionally intelligent self. That's what I want, because that's what I am. By the name of the channel, I Am Living, it's talking about your I amness. There was a time where I still have the disability, eye disease, but it's very, very much under control because of customized contact lenses. But before that, there was a time where I was on Social Security disability and unable to work a job because I couldn't drive or really read, and my confidence was low. And for a time, I was afraid to grow. What I mean by this is I didn't want to make a certain amount of money because then they would deduct it from my Social Security or even take it away. And I'm sure there are millions of Americans who are on Social Security, who are on any kind of supportive services that have an income cap, that if they make more than that income, then their support will be taken away. When you're under a cap that you don't want to cross the limit to, you will subconsciously sabotage yourself from your own greatness. You'll be afraid to take steps to evolve because these may lead to opportunities to make more money, opportunities to level up in life in all kind of other ways. But because of that income limit, that security of getting that money every month put in your account or on a card, you have this block in your mind that, oh, I can't make that much money. And that's crippling. It creates a poverty consciousness. Another way this can develop in you is from your parents. My stepfather, who I recently spoke to, told me that he grew up with a poverty consciousness. So he actually transferred that on to me as a child. There was times where we would get to the register and we would have to put things back. And for a kid, of course, that's very embarrassing. Shopping for school, getting the cheapest clothes you can get. A lot of times that can lead to ridicule at school. All these little things that you're not really aware of as a parent or even as a child that lead to poverty consciousness or lead to you not having the confidence to evolve or be more, or be better, or take a risk. All these little things lead up to that. And the question you have to ask yourself, once you've built this up as an adult and you see this on repeat, keep sabotaging yourself. You gotta ask yourself, how bad do I want it? I'm telling you, there's really nothing special about a person who seems to be extraordinary versus a person who's just normal. Except the difference is the person who seems to be extraordinary actually does the things that are hard with consistency. For example, I had a shot of tequila. I'm not even a drinker. I just started back drinking. And of course it made me sleepy. But once I shook that off, I looked at my watch and I said, oh, I still got an hour to walk today. And I came down here and now I'm walking and taking the opportunity to record this video at the same time because that's how bad I want it. I want to wake up in the morning 50 years old knowing that I am still taking the steps of a disciplined man. And who am I doing that for? Myself. I'm doing it for myself. And because I'm doing it for myself, that has a trickle-down effect on my wife and my children and my community. The only way to know how bad you want it is to know your why. In the previous video, I showed you how to make changes. But that's just the beginning. There is no consistency. There's no not giving up. There's no discipline without a strong why. Just think about it. Why do you get up every day and go to work? Why do you not cuss your boss out and just walk out whenever you get frustrated? Why do you put gas, pay insurance, or pay a car note instead of catching a bus? Why do you go to the gym 3-4 times a week? Why do you study and pay your bills on time? Why do you do these things? Because these things you were doing consistently. There's a strong why. I would never tell anyone what their why should be, but I'll give you a couple examples of some good whys. A good why is for your health. Whatever it is you're doing, and so you can be in good health right now in the foreseeable future. That is a very strong why, if not the strongest why, is your health. Why not? You should never compare yourself to somebody else and make that your why. Well, the Joneses just got a new Mercedes and I'm driving a Honda, I know I make more money than a Jones. I know I can get me a Mercedes. So I'm gonna get me one. Why not? That's not the why you want to be doing. Comparison, stay away from that why. A strong why. My family is accustomed to a certain lifestyle that I have provided for them. Ooh, that's a good one. Because a lot of people are middle class, a lot of people have been working hard for some time and have provided a good life for their children and their wife or their spouse or their husband, and they want to keep it going. It's comfortable. But that's a super strong why right there. Because other people are depending on you to make things run smoothly. I don't even think I need to give any more why nots. I don't like to fill people's head with anything negative. You get the point. What is your why? Will determine how badly you want it. So, one more thing I'll give you. Piece of wisdom at 50 years old is if you're not 100% sure about a decision, don't move. Do not move unless you're 100% sure. Not 70%, not 80, not 90, 100% sure. Because that will teach you to build certainty in your decision making when you will trust yourself more. Practice that. It's okay to be patient to make a decision. You don't have to rush. Time is irrelevant to your purpose. Because your purpose is you. And your purpose can only die when you die. So do your purpose, be your purpose, live your purpose, because that's where all the abundance and protection and joy and challenges are. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Some 50-year-old wisdom. How bad do you want it? You gotta have a strong why. And once you know your strong why, you can put that pressure, that good pressure on yourself to perform in a way that's consistent, that leads to results. And I'm only sharing this with you for one reason. It sounds like two, but it's really one, because one leads to the other. I love living. And with a Christ mindset, I am living. Here's to 50, half a century. Thanks for watching. I love y'all.